Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. This time up against a very fun opponent named BURT. Found him in the 2022-2021 link code. He also happens to be a part of a Discord channel that I am on as well. And there's a little fun deja vu moment and you'll see why in just a second. He's working with a pretty cool team of misfit toys and I like that a lot. I do feel a little guilty though because I tend to sway towards lower class mons. And this time I'm actually working with some OU and UU mons. So it's going to be a little bit of a disadvantage maybe for him, but I'm really interested to see what he's working with. I have my Mew that I featured in my last video. I also have an Aerodactyl, which I don't think I've shown off yet, so I'm very excited. So yeah, let the battle commence. He is going to lead with his Jinx, aka Bazongas. I think that's a fantastic name for a Jinx. Not gonna lie, saw that at 11 o'clock at night and just started bursting out laughing, because who doesn't love Bazongas? I'm actually going to go for the Stealth Rocks here because I don't think that Jinx could really do anything majorly significant to me, but he's actually going to lay the lovely kiss on me and puts me right to sleep. So kind of sucks I don't get my entry hazards right away, but I'm going to be persistent because like I said, I don't really think this Jinx can really do a lot to me. He might switch here, he might just start attacking. We'll have to see. So again, I'm going to be persistent with the Stealth Rocks. And I saw this opponent in Discord right after we finished our match, and I saw that he posted his team, and I'm like, oh my god, you're the Bazongas guy. It's like, I sure am. So, I have so much respect for this guy just because of how he nicknamed his Pokemon. He's going to go into Zangoose right now, and this scares me because Zangoose is a wild card. It definitely is going to KO at least one of my Pokemon because Zangoose is crazy with the Toxic Boost. Here, I'm still trying to get my Stealth Rocks up, and he's probably going to go for an attacking move. I don't really know what Zangoose carries. I know they can definitely have quick attack for priority. I don't really know what else they carry though. But it turns out he has the X-Scissor, and that is going to absolutely rip into me. He gets a crit. I don't even know if it mattered, but that's the end of the road for Mew. And now I have one Pokemon down, and I haven't even made a dent on his team or have gotten up my Stealth Rocks. So now I'm in a really bad position. So here I'm looking at my team and I'm thinking, what can I bring in? There's Aerodactyl who has a Focus Sash, there's also Metagross who's pretty defensive, and I also have Zapdos who can definitely take a hit and cause paralysis with the static if I'm lucky, but I actually can't do that since he's already poisoned, which I prefer because that's going to kill him faster. So I'm actually just going to go into my Aerodactyl here, just because Aerodactyl is kind of like a Pokemon that comes in, gets a kill, and then dies. So I'd rather just get hit down to my Sash. I think these things carry close combat, so that's probably what he's going to go for. I'm going to risk it with the Stone Edge, and I end up landing it, which is fantastic. It does a ton of damage, and it just doesn't kill, which is very unfortunate. He ends up going for the close combat, and there we go. I think the Toxic might kill him. We might be in range there if we're lucky. Either way, I'm faster, but like I said, these things carry quick attack, so he's either going to go down this turn or next turn. It turns out that the poison is going to take out the Zangoose here, which is great. Now I don't have to worry about losing my Aerodactyl since I am pretty much faster than anything he has, unless he has a Scarf. That being said, I'm really not in a bad spot here. I could save Aerodactyl now, get some easy chip. Like I said, unless he has something that can outspeed me, that just shows that he's Scarfed. So Aerodactyl being alive is good for scouting. So let's see what he goes for. He's going to send in the Primeape. Interesting play. Primapes can be a little scary. I'm actually the most curious about what this thing is capable of doing. I've seen Primapes come in and do a clean sweep. I'm going to click Earthquake and try and get some easy chip. So I definitely won't kill him, but let's see how much I do and what this thing's going to do to me. So he's actually faster here, telling me that he's Scarfed. He's going to go for the Outrage. I thought that was a pretty interesting choice because now I can easily bring in my Metagross. No questions asked. This is a pretty quick play, and it's not going to be very effective. He's locked into Outrage, so Metagross is going to take that very, very well. And now I could just start setting up some agilities. I really like Metagross for this team because looking at what's left, I could definitely cut into this Golem with Meteor Mash and this Jinx with Meteor Mash as well, especially since I'm Shuckaberry, I don't have to worry about Earthquakes. And guys, look how much damage that does. Look how little that damage that does, I should say. Metagross doesn't even have to worry about it, so now I just go for an agility. I'm fast, this thing's gonna be confused, no worries. I'm just gonna click Stabs and Headbutt, might as well. And I thought about going for another agility just to be a little greedy since he also has Electrode, but I thought, let me not be my own downfall here. So he's actually going to switch out here and he's going to go into his Golem, which is perfect for me, because had I gone for another agility, I would have gone for the Meteor Mash. It would have knocked him down to a sturdy. He would have gotten the Earthquake. Granted, I do have Shuckaberry, but now I can just go for the Meteor Mash here and take no damage from Earthquake and just keep Metagross pretty healthy at high HP. So this is perfect. Metagross picks up the kill on the Golem. I get to scare out the Primeape, and now we're chilling. We're gonna see what he's gonna bring in next. I'm interested. Maybe he goes into Primeape. I don't really know what else he could do. He could go into Electrode here and just start attacking me since he is faster. But then again, I don't know what his Primeape is capable of doing. He may just come in and do a close combat on me just to get chip. So he does actually go into Primeape here, and he has Night Slash, which has good coverage, obviously, and it's going to do a good amount of damage to me. I'm going to go for the Zen Headbutt. It should kill, and it does. Metagross picking up 2 kills in this match, so pretty good. I got to go for the agility, show that off, and now picking up 2 major kills. I was very interested to see what his Golem was capable of doing and his Primeape, so they're out of the way, and so is his Zangoose. Now he's just rocking with, I think, the Jinx, Noctowl, and Electrode. I'm thinking Electrode is next, and it is. It just made the most sense, because Jinx really wouldn't have been able to do anything, neither would Noctowl, I don't think. I'm interested to see what this thing is going to do. I have been seeing, I think from the Hayden video of the Choice Specs Electrode, they've been circulating a lot more in these groups, and I'm really happy about that. Again, I like the representation of the lower used Mons, but I don't really have anything I can switch into on a Choice Specs Thunderbolt. I know Weavile's not going to want to take it. If I bring in Zapdos, I can't really hit him back hard because Zapdos is just so horrible this generation. And I'm obviously not going to want to bring in Crawdaunt, so I am forced to stay in with Metagross. I'm interested to see if I live. I don't know if I will. In terms of my Metagross on top of its natural bulk, I think I did put some investment either towards special defense or HP, so hopefully I live it. It'll be a miracle if I do. Thunderbolt hits, and I survive it, which is utterly insane. Metagross put in the work. And I'm going to go for the Earthquake hit here. It should kill. And guys, he's actually Focus Sash Electrode, so I got myself twisted for no reason. He wasn't Specs. But Metagross almost killing 3 of his Mons. Agiligross still alive and well, still representing. So he's going to go for the Volt Switch here. It's going to take me out, no problem. And now he can switch into whatever he wants. I am happy, though, that he did go for Volt Switch, because now I get to see what he's going to do, and I can just bring in whatever I want to counter that. So if he brings in Noctowl, I'm going to bring in Zapdos. If he brings in Jinx, I'm going to bring in probably Crawdaunt, because I can just go for Knockoff. He does actually go out into the Jinx here, so the Bazongas come popping out. Jesus, I could write so many jokes. And actually, I forget I have Weavile. I could just go for Weavile here, so easy play. I think Weavile just kind of carries the team now. I could just go for Throat Chop, and then, yeah, I guess just Icicle Crash my way through the Noctowl, then Ice Shard the Electrode, so it should be easy. I'm going to Throat Chop here. It should kill, but actually you cannot kill Bazongas because they'll never die. You can't kill them. Jinx has Focus Sash too. Did not see that coming, and now this Jinx is just going to have a typical night out at the bar, go on a rampage of kissing strangers, and now Weavile is also put to sleep. So yeah, this my whole team is like infatuated by this by these Bazongas. So I'm gonna try and wake up. I think that's, why not? I still have a whole team behind me, but why not? Gonna try and break through with the Ice Shard as he brings out his Electrode? Electrode, but it's a chode. I'm still asleep. And again, I'm just going to go click Ice Shard. I'm probably going to stay asleep another turn because that's just my luck. Can Weavile do it? No, I'm still asleep. So again, like I said, just my luck. He's going to go for the Thunderbolt, and it's going to do a good amount of damage to me. This Weavile is certainly not Metagross, does not have the same bulk. I'm going to try and, again, still break through because 2 of his Pokemon still have 1 HP left, and then there's a Noctowl. So Weavile is obviously the answer to everything. It's just a matter of if I wake up. So hopefully I do now. I think it's been 2 or 3 turns of sleeping already. I don't wake up, and now this thing is going to definitely kill me with a Thunderbolt. So it's going to make for a more interesting battle. Down goes the Weavile, so good play there. Definitely was very, very major to put this Weavile to sleep because, like I said, that was the biggest answer. So I'm going to switch into Crawdon. I also could have gone into Zapdos here because, yeah, I would have taken damage, but I also would have easily killed the Electrode with Discharge, and I would have killed everything else with Discharge. I think I just knew that this thing was fast and I wanted to outspeed it. So I'm gonna click Aqua Jet, and as this turn is going on, I'm like, oh crap. This Jinx could have Dry Skin, and if you guys don't know what Dry Skin is, it's an ability where if Jinx gets hit by a water type move, it actually heals. And since I'm choice banded, I would be locked into using that. So I'm having a mental breakdown because I can't go back, I can't deselect. I'm like hoping that Jinx doesn't carry Dry Skin because I don't think all Jinx do. So it's just a matter of if this thing wants to, if I'm baiting this guy correctly, I go for the Aqua Jet, I'm able to get that off just fine. So either he didn't know about Dry Skin or the Jinx just doesn't have it. So he may bring in Jinx now, he actually goes into Noctowl, so I don't think Jinx is carrying Dry Skin, I don't have to worry about that. So now I'm going to go into my switch here to the Zapdos, which I should have just done from the beginning, and I'm just going to go for the Discharge. No more panic attacks. Yeah, I don't know, it's very interesting. I guess Dry Skin is kind of like a 50-50 because if Jinx gets hit by a fire type or if the sun is out, it takes damage, so it's like a good and a bad thing. Regardless, I go into Zapdos, his Noctowl is going to go for the Air Slash, does nothing to me. Again, now all I have to do is just click Discharge, but I'm pretty positive though because Noctowl I think also has some pretty cool bulk, and Discharge not being as strong, yeah, you see right there that it's going to take that. And he's going to go for Roost here, so now it's going to be a battle of, going against the Discharge versus going against Roost, but he unfortunately can't sustain that just because Discharge is going to do a lot more damage than Roost is going to get back. So Noctowl is very interesting. I'd like to use that one day. So I really like this opponent's team a lot. It's really cool. So I'm going to go for Discharge again, see if it kills. It may not. He may hang on with just a little bit left. I'm interested to see what else this thing is capable of doing against me. He does survive. He's going to go for Nightshade here. Let's see how much that does. Does a good amount of damage. Pretty cool. Like I said, Noctowl is very interesting. I think I was kind of scared of this thing having Hypnosis, and maybe it does. I feel like if he did have it, he probably would have tried to put me to sleep already, but Hypnosis just has such a terrible accuracy that I don't even know if it's even worth carrying it. I think it's, what, 70%? Yeah, it's like a big risk. So I'm going to go for the Discharge one more time, and it's going to clean up the Noctowl. And all I have is just the Jinx to go against. I don't have Entry Hazard, so Jinx, I don't know if they're fast. Are they faster than Zapdos? I know Jinx has some like oddly weird good stats, like mixed in with its pretty bad stats. Like its special attack is actually very good. So if this thing is faster than me, I'm gonna be worried because then I have to bring in Crawdon and then still have a panic attack about the Dry Skin. But I don't have to worry because this thing is not faster than me. I get the Discharge off. Rest in peace to good old Tigmiddies. No more Bazongas. So, great game to my opponent, Burt. I had a great time playing against you. Your team was phenomenal. I love going up against lower tier Mons. I wish I knew, because I would have bought a whole team of lower tier Mons myself. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like. Burt, I'm sorry if I'm being an asshole by running around you. I think I'm so accustomed to people doing that to me, so I apologize. I will see you guys on the next one.